Hello there, beautiful collective, and welcome to Ebony Tarot. Thank you all so much for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to book a personal or for anything, all the information is in the description box below. So today we're going to be doing a general reading for each and every sign. If this collective reading doesn't resonate for you, you can check out your November readings. There's 2 lots of November readings for each individual sign, and there's also elemental readings which I separated and I read each sign individually. So each sign actually has 3 lots of readings, so you can go back and watch those readings. Maybe if you watch them prior, the first half of the month, things may not have started to resonate until now. Okay, so there's abundance of readings to choose from. Also make sure you're checking your other placements as well. So today we're going to be seeing what comes towards you. Remember, the energies in the readings can go vice versa, so just take what resonates, switch the genders, switch the roles, do what you've got to do. Whatever you don't got to do, however, is come at me in the comments, okay? So the overall energy for the collective, it says, know your limits and respect them. Time is the greatest luxury. Dress to feel your best, not to impress. And at the bottom of the deck, it reads, if you find yourself in the ring, think tactically. Strength without self-belief is like a car without an engine, and focus on the prize, not on throwing punches. Okay, so I feel like this is basically saying that for some of you, time, okay, is really important here. What are you putting your time into? It's not about winning or beating people. It's not about trying to impress people. This is all about yourself. I'm hearing something about go at your own pace. So you may kind of be looking at other people. Maybe you're looking at where other people are in their life, and it's kind of like making you think about yourself. Okay, what it's saying is that you just need to focus on yourself and where your goals are, because not everybody has the same vision as you. Make sure that you're not comparing yourself to other people. Make sure that you're not doing things to appease the masses. Like, do things for yourself, okay? That's what's most important. If you're going to look good for yourself. Don't look good for Barry and Harry and Sally down the road, okay? If you're you're trying to kind of achieve something, focus on the reasons as to why you want to achieve this goal, and not more so like who you want to prove something to, okay? This is all about trying to prove something to yourself, okay? I do feel like something requires you to have a lot of strength. I do feel like there are a lot of people behind you, supporting you and backing you when it comes to whatever it is that you want to do. If this isn't physical people, this could just be your spirit guides. Maybe you feel like you need to prove to everybody that you need to do something because you don't actually have physical support, okay? But everything is about you. Make sure that you're not overworking yourself or you're not overdoing something, because I know sometimes, especially if you're someone that's like a leader, or you have like a lot of people, maybe you manage a team, maybe you have like a lot of children, or you have to look after your family. I feel like a lot of people lean on you for support, but like I said, it's really important to kind of take time out for yourself and just not worry too much about trying to please other people. You're not a machine, okay? So let's see where that energy is going. What deck do I want to use first? Let's use this deck. So this is for my beautiful collective. What is coming towards you? Okay, could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but does not have to be, okay? That's like my Sag card, okay? So this card reads, let your hair show you the way, okay? So yeah, what direction do you want to go to, okay? What is, what's got your attention at this time? I feel like your guides, I feel like the universe, I feel like your intuition is leading you somewhere, leading you on a path, okay? I'm hearing look straight ahead, or keep going forward, or just keep going when it comes to something. Maybe you have to go back to the past in order to understand your future, okay? But just pay attention to the direction that you feel like the universe is urging you or nudging you to go into. So this could be in the form of like synchronistic things happening around you. Okay, pay attention. Is it really a windy day? Why is it so windy? You know, what are the trees saying? Like, listen to nature. Okay, if something is blown, what direction is it blown in? Has it gone left? Has it gone right? Maybe your spirit guides are trying to guide you to walk down a certain path, like literally or physically. Maybe you need to go into a shop and think, what do I need to go in here for? Okay, but everything is about your path and your direction. This is all to do with you and what it is that you want to do. Okay, this is also something that's really going to help you in terms of your empowerment. Okay, so what is coming towards you? Also, somebody could be coming towards you, could be wanting to come in your direction. So we have you are your hair that wanted to come out. Okay, so her hair is in the form of DNA. Please excuse my nails as well, because my hands and my nails are like stained with like red hair dye, and like I just can't get it out. So just, you know, try not to pay attention to that. Okay, but yeah, so we've got you are your hair. So yeah, so this is all about your intuition. Okay, so I'm hearing that whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever you feel like to do, like that's your guides telling you, like, yeah, that's the right direction. Okay, what can you not go a day thinking or thinking about? Okay, what can you, what do you lose sleep over? What do you wake up thinking about? What do you go to bed thinking about? Okay, what really nourishes your soul? Okay, the answers are within. So sometimes, you know, we do seek guidance, and we do kind of sometimes get addicted to kind of like people guiding us and people telling us what that we need to do. But I feel like this is all to do with you, because she's looking over at her, but it's almost like she's looking into herself. So I feel like it's time, I'm hearing it's time to take your own advice. Maybe you are someone that guides a lot of people around you, okay, but you don't tend to take your own advice. This is, you know, it's time for you to start listening to yourself a bit more. Okay, we do have I love my natural self at the bottom of the deck. So I'm hearing something about being authentic. What is true to you? Okay, what's really important to you? Okay, and then we have don't let the waters run dry. So this is really gorgeous. So I feel like a lot of you, abundance is coming towards you. Okay, an overflow of ideas. I'm hearing something about currency and flow. So this definitely could be something to do with money. Okay, but it does not have to be. Okay, I'm also feeling some of you are really going to be paying attention to you know, waterfalls around you. Okay, water is very calming for you right now. Okay, I'm hearing something about word vomit as well. I feel like there's a lot that you want to say. Maybe your emotions are like running heavy or running wild. Maybe the divine is trying to direct you to express yourself more. You know, it says don't let the waters run dry. So don't allow yourself to become cold or emotionless. Okay, sing, dance, do things that make you happy. If you love something or you love someone, go towards them. Go towards what makes you passionate. Okay, and go against the norm is what I'm hearing. Don't do what everybody is trying to tell you to do, or directing you. Sorry, that's getting on my nerves. Directing you to do. Do what you want to do. This is all about you, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have detangle the situation. So there could be something that you want to kind of you want to sort out. Maybe you've kind of got yourself into a little bit of a predicament. You're thinking, okay, how do I sort this out? It's saying to focus less on fighting. Okay, don't be so defensive. Okay, think a bit more. Think more before you speak. Maybe you're a bit defensive when it comes to your words. You're a bit sensitive. Maybe the person that you're dealing with is a bit sensitive, so you have to kind of think about the approach. Okay, but I feel like something requires you to be strong. Something requires like self-belief. Maybe somebody wants to fight for a situation. Okay, I feel like a blessing is going to come to you when you kind of establish what it is that you need to do, but the answers are within. Okay, you will come out of a situation if you feel kind of stuck right now or you're a bit confused. Okay, so let's see where this is going. So sorry guys, I'm just like, ugh. Okay. So we have Gemini that wanted to come out. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, or Gemini could be very significant. So the third house, it reads Mercury, air, communication, language, social, adaptable, versatile, and clever. So yeah, so for some of you, you're very versatile, you're very adaptable. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have two sides to you. You know, sometimes you might need to get a bit aggressive and a bit assertive. Other times you may need to be a bit more sensitive, a bit more gentle. Okay, but I feel like, you know, it's kind of saying like what side of you do you want to be, okay? Make that decision. Now, maybe you're deciding that you need to go towards someone and you need to communicate something. Okay, maybe you need to be a bit more compassionate, you need to be a bit more loving, or this could be somebody kind of thinking about what it is that they want to say to you. This could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a loving situation. This could be a friend, it could be a family member, this could be towards your audience. Okay, this could just be conversations that you're having with yourself. Okay, some of you could maybe speak different languages as well. Maybe there's a language barrier between you and a person, or like you grew up in two different places, so the culture is very different. So it's about trying to have an understanding, looking at things from two different perspectives. We do have the goddess of healing, okay? So definitely something to do with like healing a situation or healing your thought process, okay? So please clarify you are your hair. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm speaking low because there's like people in my building right now. So we have Leo, so all the signs are coming out. So you could be dealing with the Leo, or you could have significant Leo placements, okay? So it reads the 5th house. We have sun, pleasure, we have sun, fire, pleasure, courage, confidence, pride, creativity, and happiness. Okay, so self-belief and confidence is here twice basically. Okay, so there is a need for you to be confident, and she's going towards the Gemini here. Okay, so I'm hearing something about the Lovers. Okay, so again, don't be so prideful when it comes to a situation. You really need to think about what it is that makes you happy. Okay, I'm hearing this self-expression as well. Express yourself however you want to. The color yellow is very significant here as well, so I'm thinking that you need to be light-hearted when it comes towards a situation. Something requires a lot of strength and a lot of courage. Okay, I'm also hearing you're really brave. You're really brave for saying or for speaking up or for going after something or for doing something that no one else is doing. Okay, so remember, this is going to pertain to people in different ways, so just think about what this message means to you. Okay, but yeah, self-expression, I mean, you know, Leos do rule creativity, so don't let your creative juices run dry out. Okay, don't let your talent go to waste is what I'm hearing as well. Okay, but I'm hearing something about illumination, like you have the light within you, you have the answers. Okay, so always remember that. Okay, so please clarify, don't let the waters run dry. Okay, we have so many cards that keep wanting to come out. Can I just have one, please? Okay, so we have Goddess Muri here, which reads Goddess of Sacrifice, Underworld, Reincarnation, Endings, Beginnings, Rebirth, Transition, Transformation, and Soul. Yeah, so something definitely to do with the waters here, okay? So I feel like some of you are emerging. You're emerging from the waters, okay? It's saying that, you know, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to be emotionally expressive, okay? Maybe you're going through a transformation right now, okay? I feel like you're looking really good while you're coming out, okay? But, you know, there's definitely, I feel like there's like a real sensitive subject, or you could be feeling very sensitive here, okay? Because we have Goddess of the Nile River at the bottom of the deck, which reads cleanse, purify, water, refresh, soak, dilute, and sanitize. So I feel like maybe there's something that you kind of want to refresh. Okay, this could be your home. Maybe you're thinking about repainting. Maybe it's dark and dreary and you kind of want to implement some color. Okay, maybe this is a situation. Okay, like I said before, there could be like some kind of predicament that's going on here. Maybe you've got yourself into a situation, or you're trying to think about how can you detangle something. I feel like it requires sensitivity, okay? Empathy, okay? So thinking about how you're making people feel. Maybe somebody's thinking about how they made the way that they made you feel, and they want to come and express something to you and say, do you know what? The direction that I chose to go in this situation wasn't the best, okay? But I do feel like something's really going to make you happy here. But it's kind of just saying like, because the overall message, I did hear time. So I'm hearing like the time is ticking. Don't allow yourself to run out of time. There's still time for you to kind of revive something or sort something out. So I'm hearing something just requires like simple conversation. Maybe somebody doesn't want to confront you. Maybe they're afraid of like arguing or something like that, or maybe you're just afraid of facing yourself. But I'm hearing there's no need to be afraid, there's no need to worry, okay? Maybe you don't want to put your talents out there because you feel like people are not going to kind of you know, maybe, you know, sometimes you kind of just feel like giving up on certain things because you just feel like I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve. Keep going, okay? Someone out there is watching you. So we have potential that wanted to come out. So there is a lot of potential for you to grow. Also, again, like I said, some of you are very versatile. So you have a lot of potential when it comes to a lot of things. You may be able to speak different languages. Maybe you know how to write in different languages. Maybe you know how to draw. Maybe you know how to sing. Maybe you know how to dance, okay? Maybe you're very gifted when it comes to science or philosophy, or you know, you could have a range of different talents, okay? It could be saying to combine the differences within you, or maybe you need to work with someone, okay? Because someone sees that you have a lot of potential. I feel like this is going to be communicated towards you, so you have like a choice or a decision that you need to make, okay? Maybe there's a lot of decisions that you have, or there's a lot of options that's coming towards you, and you could be quite confused, okay? So you're just thinking to yourself, what direction do I go in? What is it do I choose, okay? So I'm hearing go with what makes you feel, okay? Where is the passion? Where is the emotion, okay? Because you don't want to get bored with a situation or with a person, okay? So we have vision here, okay, that wanted to come out, okay? So yeah, your angels are definitely around you, but I feel like you have the vision. Now we do have, what did this say? You are your hair and vision. So for some of you, you're very highly intuitive, like I said, okay? So it's almost like you can see something. Something is bright as day here, okay? We do have transition at the bottom of the deck, okay? So we have that word here twice. So I feel like it's time for a change, or it's time for you to change direction. Or like I said, some of you could be going back to the past, or back to an old conversation, or back to an old way of thinking in order to kind of in order to, how can I say it? I heard re-emerge. Maybe you're going through a spiritual transformation right now. I also feel like someone is definitely watching you, and I feel like this person may want to say something to you, okay? This could be talking of a collaboration. Maybe somebody wants to work with you, or somebody wants to work something out, okay? And then we have change, yeah. So there definitely is a need for you to change something, or like I said, you're going through a spiritual change. You're going through a spiritual transformation, okay? And it's something that's needed, okay? And then we have innovation at the bottom of the deck. Gorgeous energy, okay? So you're very inventive, like I said, okay? I feel like you're inventing a new way of doing things, or you're kind of reinventing yourself is what I'm hearing. You could be changing your hair, changing your clothes, changing the scenery, okay? So this is really gorgeous energy. So let's just see. But I feel like someone may have changed their way of thinking as well. It's almost like someone's like, I see things from your page now, or I see things differently, or how can we combine these two energies and work together as one, okay? So this is from the beautiful collective. So let's see what is coming towards you. Okay, well, the Eight of Pentacles wanted to come out and flipped over, so you definitely could be working on yourself, okay? But let's see what card. So we have the Seven of Swords here, so I'm going to put this back because this is why it didn't flip over. But I do feel like there's something, it's almost like you're trying to kind of hide away from something. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but does not have to be. But I feel like there's something that you need to face, okay? I also feel like it's almost like somebody wants to kind of like work on something, or they want to speak about something, or you know, someone wants it's almost like somebody wants your attention here, but it's almost like they don't know what it is that they want to say. Well, I'm hearing stop hiding your true self, okay? But we just want one card, so I'm going to reshuffle, because when you get too many, the energy is just too much. So let's see if we can get better energy or more clarity. Yeah, so we have the Devil here, okay? So yeah, and you know, that kind of pertains to this card. So I kind of feel like it's almost like you have an angel and a devil on your shoulder. I always describe the devil as being like your ego, and the angel as being your higher self. Okay, so it's kind of like, well, what direction do you want to go in? Do you want to continue with toxic ways, or a toxic way of thinking, or obsessing over something? Or do you want to purify and cleanse yourself and cleanse your way of thinking. Or again, like I said, this could be somebody around you. Maybe this is your environment as well. Maybe you're just thinking everybody around me is toxic. I don't want to go in that direction anymore. I want to go in the direction of the light energy. Or I don't want to be around these people anymore. Or I don't want to keep thinking about this. Because I feel like for some of you, you may feel chained to something. Okay. Now, for some of you, somebody may want to talk to you about something. Somebody could be obsessing about something. The devil can also talk about the industry. So somebody in the industry could be watching you. Like I said, they feel that you have a lot of potential. Okay, they feel like you have heavy influence. You have a lot of power. So there may be a conversation about this. Okay. But I feel like someone here is almost like they're obsessing over some kind of conversation. Maybe the last conversation that they had, what they didn't say, what they could have said. Okay. Yeah, the 7 of Swords. This could be like maybe somebody was hiding their feelings. Okay. Or this could be like a lie or a lie that someone is telling themselves. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So gorgeous energy. So something definitely is changing here. Okay. I'm hearing as above, so below. Okay, so what was dark will become light. Okay, 2 major arcanas here, so I definitely feel like something major is happening. Okay, I feel like somebody here is very fortunate as well. Somebody is going to gain a lot of wealth with the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're going to be coming into a lot of money. Maybe you have to make a decision about that as well. Maybe, you know, there's something that you need to do in order to get this position. So just really think about this, because, you know, I'm getting the kind of like something comes at a price here. So just be very careful when it comes to any decision that you're making. Okay. Now, if you feel like you've been going through a dark period, like I said, I do feel like your luck is about to change. Okay. You're going to be very stable when it comes to a situation. Okay. I also feel like you see someone as like your lucky charm. Okay. Some of you definitely could be readers or you could be psychics. You're very, very talented here. You have the attention of everyone. There's dark energies that's trying to kind of like obstruct you because you have the gift of sight and it comes naturally to you. Okay, people can see your potential. Okay, but it's saying don't allow your gifts to run dry. Don't give up because of all the dark energy that's around you. Just keep going. And again, someone is looking into your birth chart or someone's looking into your fortune. I also feel like someone is destined to be with you, or something is destined to happen, or a conversation is destined. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles here. So yeah, again, a lot of options, a lot of people wanting to reach out to you and invest in you. Okay, but also be careful where you're investing your money as well. So when it's saying don't let the waters run dry, don't let your money run out. Okay, don't spend too much, don't overspend here, because somebody may have like a spending habit. Because they think, oh, well, it will come back. It will come back, but, you know, just make sure that, you know, even if you do come into a lot of wealth, you know, it's okay to save or to put money away or to just make sensible investments, okay? Yeah, because we have the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I do, like I said, I do feel like there's a lot of energy around you that could be very jealous because of all this wealth that is coming towards you, okay? But I feel like you beat out the competition. Like if you look at the back of that card, it's RIP. So all of this competition, all this competitive energy, third-party situations, I feel like you're done with all of that. You know, this is what you're deciding. She's kind of letting go of that one there. And she's got one wand in her hand. She's like, I'm not fighting with people anymore. I'm not going back and forth. I don't want to deal with toxic behavior, toxic conversations. I'm kind of done with that. Now, this could be somebody coming to you and saying, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue anymore. Anyone who's been infiltrating, you know, this connection or this partnership, it's RIP. I've put an end to it because I want to focus on something beautiful here. Okay, I want to focus on building something. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be different for different people. So please clarify the Devil. This is for the collective. Yeah, so we have the 7 of Passion here, the 7 of Wands. So I do feel like there could have been a blockage or like a dark energy that was trying to block you or trying to block a conversation from happening because, you know, there's a lot of potential. I feel like if you have a serious conversation, this could be love, work, whatever this conversation is, I feel like a lot can come from this. I feel like there's going to be a lot of secrets that's going to be exposed. Okay. And I feel like, you know, there's something in you that's kind of like fighting against you speaking your truth or you going in a certain direction, or it's almost like somebody's trying to block your pathway. But I feel like you are protected. So I feel like there's no need to worry because that same wand that she's carrying here could be a Leo. that's trying to block you, or you could be the Leo that could be feeling really blocked, because we have Leo energy like 3 times here, okay? But that same one that she's taking, she's like, I'm not listening to any of you. And, you know, she's gone from the 5 and she's gone to the 7. So she's like facing adversity, okay? But, you know, in all these cards, you can't see anybody else. And she looks quite relaxed. She's got the sun behind her. So it's kind of like all these naysayers here telling you not to do something, not to have this conversation, not to go in this direction. Ignore that and focus on your own mind. You see the feathers in her hair, feathers representing your spirit, guys, representing communication. What guidance are you receiving? What is your higher self telling you? Okay? Because I feel like there is a dark energy trying to kind of block you from partnering up with someone, or block you from your intuition, because like I said, there's a lot of potential in a situation, or you have a lot of potential, and someone is trying to block that. Somebody could be trying to block your spiritual gifts or your talents. Maybe you kind of feel disconnected, okay? There is a blockage here, but I feel like you are protected from whatever this devil energy is. Now, this could be the devil protecting you. Maybe you've got demons and angels on your side. Demon, angel, they're like, listen, whoever's trying to block you, or whoever's trying to send you negative energy, we've got you covered, okay? We do have the page of emotions at the bottom of the deck. So emotional expression, this could be something romantic. This also could be an apology as well. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Knightess of Wealth. So some of you definitely, wealth is definitely coming towards you. Somebody may want to give you a gift, okay? This could be something you've foreseen as well. I'm also getting like someone shopping and they're looking for gifts. Literally, okay, what would the collective, what would they like? How can I express something? It's almost like, you know, these two ladies here, you know, they have fortune in their hand. They have something tangible, okay? This could be you looking at a contract as well. This is almost like a compass as well. Like, what direction do I want to go into? I'm going towards the direction of wealth. So it's almost like something is pointing you in this direction. It's almost like, oh, I want to go over here. But it's like when you go here, you have to keep going back. It's like there's something from your past, or there's a demon or a dark energy that you have to face, okay? Or this could be somebody. Maybe somebody's realizing that they were the blockage, because, you know, the overall energy we do have here is detangle the situation. So somebody could be trying to think of a mature way of how it is that they can move forward, okay? So Capricorn vibes heavy here. Could be dealing with any earth sign, no Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Any of the fixed signs, Aquarius, you know, Leo again, Taurus, Scorpio, okay? And then we have the Emperor, Aquarius energy again, the Emperor of Wisdom, okay? So somebody has really been doing a lot of thinking, okay? Something requires a lot of intellect as well. Some of you could be very scientifical, but we do have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting a lot of in-depth research when it comes to something. But I do feel like someone has been watching, okay? Now somebody could be watching you from the outskirts who's very jealous. I feel like someone is trying to kind of beat you when it comes to a situation, but you just can't be beaten. Underneath that, we do have the Empress of Passion. So I feel like some of you are really attractive, okay? Or you're very magical. There's just something about you. You just possess a lot of qualities, a lot of abilities, male or female, doesn't matter. And you have a lot of people watching you. But as many people are watching you, there's also entities watching over you, okay? Now, you know, there could be somebody here also that's kind of like an immature communicator. So it's like they want to approach you and they want to say something. They've really been thinking, okay, how can I go forward and say, do you know what, I've been really thinking about this situation. I've really been kind of like assessing the situation, and do you know what, I've decided that like I don't want to have arguments or whatever anymore, okay? But there is a need, because I feel like someone here is kind of like procrastinating. There's a lot of observation and not enough movement. And if the movement is here, it's very slow, okay? But it's almost like this is on top of change. So someone's thinking, you know what, I do need to change the way I think. I do need to change the way I invest in things. I do need to be a bit more approachable. I do need to manage my emotions more, or be a bit more vulnerable, okay? So let's see how this is going. So we have Spring Clean. So yeah, so Spring Clean is on this card, and this card does talk about refreshing, dilute, sanitize soap. So like I said, I feel like there's a need for you to kind of refresh something, refresh a situation. Maybe you just need to clean your environment. But I feel like something needs to be cleaned up here. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have speak up, okay? So this could be following from the last reading I done where I said communication is a real struggle for someone. It's almost like someone, you know, they need to communicate here. They need to kind of get to the bottom of something, okay? They need to start fresh, okay? And then we've got time's ticking. Yes, so I did get that as the overall energy in the beginning when I said something about time here. You know, the Wheel of Fortune can represent time as well. So I feel like your time is ticking out when it comes to something, okay? So it's almost like the divine is urging, you know, you to do something, you to say something, or someone else, okay? And then we have the T. So yeah, I do feel like someone is really observing you. Somebody could all be up in your business right now. They're trying to get the tea, they're trying to get the gossip on you. Okay, maybe somebody has something holding over you. Maybe this is what it is that you need to say, okay? But I feel like you need to be very firm and very direct when it comes to somebody, when it comes to a situation. And like I said, don't worry about who's watching you. Don't worry about your audience, okay? Remember, the overall energy is all about doing something for yourself, okay? Or doing something that is, how can I say, that's best for all parties involved. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have it's a secret. So yeah, like I said, I did say that I feel like a secret is going to be revealed, or it's almost like someone doesn't want you to talk because they don't want something to come out. Maybe you know all the secrets. Maybe you're very intuitive, okay? But it's almost like someone is not expressing something here and they need to say what it is that they need to say, okay? I just feel like someone is trying to shut you up, or trying to shut a situation up, or trying to shut you down. Okay, sorry, I'm going to have to like turn it that way because, yeah, it's just annoying me. Okay, so we can have additional information. Yeah, so we have oh so talented. So like I said, I feel like, you know, some of you are very talented here. You're very gifted. You're very versatile. You know how to do a lot of different things. You know how to adapt. And it's like someone's trying to block your potential, yeah. Someone's trying to block your potential, or someone sees that you have a lot of potential. It's almost like you feel like you're going 5 steps forwards and then 10 steps back, or someone keeps trying to make you want to start fresh, start from the beginning. You're just like, well, I've already come so far. Now, again, for some of you, there's a conversation that needs to be had. Somebody wants to talk to you about your talent. They see you as somebody who's fresh. You have a lot of skills that you can bring to the table. And a lot of people are trying to block this conversation from happening, or block this energy because they're just jealous, okay? People are jealous that they're not as skilled as you, and that's okay. Everybody has their own skill and their own niche. You know, you don't have to worry about people watching you, okay? Yeah, we have also intellectual that wanted to come out. So like I said, with that King of Swords energy here, something requires a lot of intellect. Something requires a lot of brain power. Some of you, you're very, very smart. I feel like you're really in tune with the universe as well. You don't really need to read up astrology and the stars. You just intuitively know shit. You can feel nature itself. But whatever this talent is, whatever this intellect is, time's ticking. I feel like you need to hurry up and do something, say something, create something. And then we have oh so exotic. So yeah, like I was saying with that Queen of Wands energy, I feel like some of you are very exotic. You're very different. And this is why you have a lot of attention, okay? But there does need to be a change. For some of you, this could be like your literal environment. Maybe you need to change your environment altogether, okay? And then we have oh so wonderful at the bottom of the deck. So that's really gorgeous energy. So if you're worried about anything, just know it's going to turn out great. If you're worried about a conversation, or if you're worried about moving or changing, or if you're worried about, you know, maybe it's your look. Maybe you're thinking, oh my God, I don't know if I've done this. It's too bright. It's too dark. It's not really me. I'm not used to this. You look exotic. You look fantastic. Okay, I'm hearing not to stress about it too much, okay? It's okay for you to have a change. Okay, I feel like it's good for you. So we have achiever that wanted to come out. Yeah, so you're here to achieve a lot. And like I said, people could be trying to block this from you. But just keep going, you know. Keep going and don't let anybody block your path, because there could be a lot of illusions around you. But like I said, I feel like you see through these illusions. You know the secrets. Someone could be quite intimidated by what it is that you know are your strengths. Just as I said that we have knowledge. So someone here is very smart. I feel like you have all the tea. And not everything you know you reveal, because you research, you read. You know, you like to discover things, and it helps you with your inventions. It helps you to have inspiration. It helps you to get out of certain situations because you have knowledge, and knowledge is power. Okay, and then we've got righteousness at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. Okay, so you're very righteous at this time. You're doing the right things. Maybe you've got a choice between good and evil. Okay, so we have, wow, I am talented, clarified by oh so talented. So like I said, someone here is very, very talented, man, more than they know. And then you have I am of royal descent. Exactly, it's a part of your royal DNA. Okay, it's just implanted within you. Okay, and then we have I am a heroine or hero for the lads. Okay, but yeah, so you're just a mastermind. You know, you've got a lot of gifts, and I feel like it's saying don't allow these gifts to don't hide these gifts away. Don't hide them. Use them to your advantage. Okay, yeah. And at the bottom of the deck we have I embrace my culture and uniqueness. Exactly. Embrace your culture, embrace your roots, embrace your uniqueness. People would kill to have the talents and the abilities that you have. And just remember that, okay? If you're facing a lot of adversity, it's simply because people are jealous. Oh, well. Yeah. Shadow work, trauma that wanted to come out. So there is like a dark energy around you. People have to do shadow work. Now, this is you. Maybe, like I said, some of you need to face your shadow, you know? We have exploring new territories that wanted to come out here. Okay, so like I said, this could be maybe some of you need to move, or this could be exploring new territories of your mind. Okay, maybe you're just from a different place, literally. Now, so some of you, this could be that you're very unstable because you're just very wishy-washy, especially with that Gemini energy. And it's saying that you kind of need to find your footing. You need to find a place and you need to stick to it. But it's okay to explore. It's like I said, it's okay to research. It's okay to have a different way of thinking. You don't need to think like everybody else. You don't need to do what everybody else is doing, okay? Then we have Neptune's daughter, fantasies, dreams, imagination, and rose-colored glasses. Yeah, I'm hearing to follow your dreams and to follow your passions. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the mushroom lady, astral projection, and lucid dreaming. So yeah, something to do with your dreams. Okay, I feel like something is manifesting for you. And maybe there's a lot of people that don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Yeah, you need to express yourself and stay focused. Again, with the exploring new territories, the nomad, that's like a traveler, that gypsy type of energy. You need to stay focused. Stay focused on your vision, stay focused on your path. Make sure you're going in the right direction. And then we have the Empress that wanted to come out. Gorgeous energy. So somebody here is very abundant, very beautiful, very handsome, very gorgeous, has lots of potential. We do have the Medicine Woman at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like this could be talking about inner child healing, or again, this could be somebody wanting to heal something with you. They see how amazing you are and how much you know, good energy that you've brought into their life. Somebody kind of just sees you as someone who's really wonderful and really refreshing, who's taught them a lot. And I feel like someone really appreciates you here, you know. And you need to appreciate yourself, you know, because you are an inspiration to a lot of people. Okay, you could be feeling really inspired right now. Okay, yeah, compassion. So like I said, there's a need for like emotions to be kind of expressed in a situation. Okay, and then we have luck. So luck is on your side. Okay, someone is your lucky charm, or there's a luck there's a luck or money that's coming towards you, like I said before, that you don't see coming. And we've got connection to nature. Okay, so yeah, some of you, again, you need to connect to your roots, connect to nature, connect to you know, explore your surroundings, go out in nature. What is really important to you? Okay, how can you embrace your true self? Are you mimicking other people? Are you trying to be like other people? Or are you trying to be you? If this is you, you know, and you're very catty and you're very bitter, or you like to argue, that's something that you need to squash. If this is people around you, you need to stop speaking to those people, or, you know, change your environment. I always say, if you have 4 dickhead friends, you're probably the 5th one. You can't hang around with dickheads and, you know, try to act like you're the most righteous in the group, because why are you behaving like a dickhead then? I mean, why are you hanging around with dickheads? There must be something toxic about these people that you're attracted to. So sometimes we do need to face our shadow selves. Maybe you need to express to someone, do you know what, I had a shadow part of me that I'm not too proud of, and I want to heal this. I want to be reborn. You know, I want to kind of work on this situation. I want to work on our friendship. I want to work on this love. I want to work on this project. Okay, now I'm going to pull a love card, because for some of you this could be pertaining to love. So we'll just pull a love card and see what comes out. Okay, let's start over. I wanted to come out, and love magic, you're going to be mine whether you like it or not. And your love is protected. So for some of you, there could be blockages when it comes to your love life. I feel like somebody could have been doing love magic or love work. There's somebody that likes to control situations. Maybe they like to control their partners. They like to conjure up demons and send demons. And, you know, when you work with that dark energy, this is what you become. And you're going to find that you have to keep starting over, and you have to keep starting fresh, and you have to keep moving around, and you have to keep doing all of these things, because you're running from these demons that you're conjuring up that have attached themselves to you. Okay, so maybe some of you don't want to work with dark energy anymore. You don't want to keep trying to control your relationships or trying to control your love lives. Now, for some of you, again, this could have been a situation where there's a lot of dark energy around it, and you need to confront this person. You need to speak to them. You know, you need to say, let's start fresh. You know, I want to start from the beginning here. Sorry, I'm trying to get to that spring clean card. I don't want to, you know, have a toxic relationship anymore. I don't want to have toxic habits. I don't want to have toxic ways. I don't want to listen to toxic people. I don't want to allow toxicity to get in the way of this connection. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of cards that wanted to come out, but that's too many. And okay, first of all, yeah, so again, first things first, getting to the root of the problem, starting from scratch, starting from the beginning. This is kind of like my facts card. So this goes with the King of Swords. It's like you have to have a very direct conversation, but make sure that compassion is brought in to the situation, okay? And I feel like maybe somebody has really been thinking about that. Maybe someone's really cold and really heartless, and it's like, okay, I need to stop being like this, okay? Because it's the best thing for myself, because, you know, the overall energy was ourself and time. Somebody may feel like they're running out of time, but what makes you really happy? Who makes you really happy? We have you're the best I ever had at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, like I said, I'm hearing to choose the better option, or somebody is really good for you, okay? And, you know, no matter what adversity is around this situation, you know, you've got to do what's best for yourself, but something is going to be healed, okay? So just don't worry. So I'm just thinking, is there anything else that I need to pull? I think that's that. They said to pull one more of these cards before. I feel like the phone's going to cut out. So we'll just pull one more. And this card wanted to come out. It says, criticism is merely a sign of success. Consuming springs from the need to conform. Don't dehydrate on your way to the fountain of youth. Exactly. So again, don't let the waters run dry. Again, anybody who's criticizing you, or criticizing a situation, or criticizing something that you love or what you love to do, it's jealousy. It just means that you are succeeding. And it may not feel like that when you're kind of on the receiving end of all the negativity, but just know you're doing something right, and you don't need to conform to anybody's standards, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have, being powerful doesn't depend on others being weak. No one can be free and prosper until everyone is free to prosper, and share your stories, they matter. Exactly. So it's not about trying to beat someone else down to get to the top. That's not what we're doing here. We're not trying to beat out competition so that because to me, if you have to do all of that, then you're not really the best. If you have to tear other people down in order to get to the top, that kind of just shows how much you're lacking as an individual, or like I said, this is the person around you. So just take the energy as it resonates, okay? There's enough to go around, okay? We just want one more card. I just saw 4422, so that could be very significant. So quickly before it cuts out, and it says, know what you're good at and stick with it. It all comes down to the atoms. Pace yourself for the long run. Exactly. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, why shouldn't you have your cake and eat it? We aren't born anything, we become something. Be yourself, no one else can. Exactly. You know? So if you've made something, if you've done something, if you succeeded at something, it's okay for you to have that. Okay? It's okay for you to go after what it is that you want. Okay? It's okay for you to become something. It's okay for you to be and to live in your true, authentic self. No one else can be you but you. Okay, and that is all she wrote, guys. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please do not hesitate to like, comment, share and subscribe. If you'd like to book a reading, all information is in the description box below. Please make sure you're reading through the information before reaching out to me for a booking. All the information is there. Also, if you'd like your love readings, please follow my other channel. I should be uploading the rest of the love readings this week. Toodles!